Smile again?
Like he'll actually and it's yeah, I mean yeah, like
That's a nice one.
tells time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Training.
And I was gonna have
Has to introduce you to some. Yeah, that would be
So
cool.
they said they didn't want to actually switch.
I'm Detective Sonny Stone. I've known Preston Singleton since about the Stone Age. But when Poppy came on the scene, it pretty much turned his frown upside down. Thank you.
I would like to propose a toast to lovely Poppy McGee and Preston Singleton. I met Poppy many years ago when she attended one of my economics classes. Every day I would write a problem or a riddle on the board and she would come up with the most educated answer. Preston, you're a lucky man. May you always prosper and be truthful as you are joined in holy matrimony.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. This is such a great party. You're so very welcome. Where is your most adorable husband to be? He was just here a minute ago.
Preston?
Alright, we're good to go.
Preston?
Guys, there's something wrong with Preston.
Everybody move. I'm a private eye. Yep, he's dead.
No, no, no!
Murder? Ugh, this is murder. I can't have this right now.
Did somebody say murder?
Oh my gosh, Preston! Please no flash photography at this time. Mackenzie Holloway, let me escort you out.
Hey, whoa! Hands off!
Hey, excuse me. Officer Julie Dixon at your service. But you may call me Officer Dixon.
Right on, Officer Dixon. Now, I may be an excellent judge of who is sane and who is well off the wagon. Take my cousin Lewis, for example. I mean, he was all smart and businesslike, you know, for a while, and then just one day, but everybody back inside. This is a crime scene.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Ray of Sunshine. Who put you in charge?
I said now.
This is my house and my apartment.
I said now. Alrighty, on to the names. We got a Poppy McGee, a Zoe Davenport, a Professor, how do you spell your last name?
That's Elbridge, E-L-B-R-I-D-G-E.
We have a wannabe reporter, Mackenzie Holloway, now Officer Dixon. Who would have seen that coming? And then we have you. Hey Romeo, what's your name? And even a better question, how did you get invited to this shindig?
Hello, my name is Griffith Manning. I've known Preston for about 8 years now. He's an okay guy. I mean, he does what he can in life, but yeah, we met at college at a frat party. Yeah, I mean that's all I'll say about it.
And we move on. Lady with the excessive amount of jewelry.
I'm Cynthia Bowen from the House of Bowen. We're known for our line of exquisite crystal jewelry.
Uh-huh. Everybody stay seated. Piece of junk. Hey Orm, we got a situation here. I got a list of names and I need you to do your cyber kung fu stuff.
Hold on, let me do some digging. socialite debutantes. Childhood friends, running the high society scene together with their daddy's money. Who do they think they are? Okay, Zoe Davenport. Pretty but shallow. Let's see who Poppy is engaged to. Was engaged to. Preston Singleton. Successful businessman. Filthy rich. Looks like he got his money from his mother's recent death. Wait, what is this? The birth certificate says...
It's another murder. This can't be a coincidence that my interweb extraordinaire was suddenly killed right as he found vital information to our case.
I've got the preliminary results. Preston was poisoned. A residue was found in the glass he drank from after the toast.
Well, this Andy Griffith person was the last one seen alive. Why are you not arresting him?
You're the one that gave my dearest Preston the glass.
Miss Louise Davenport here is the hostess who provided the punch. What about her?
Well, my deductive reasoning tells me there must be two murderers, since both Preston Singleton and Ormond Unseen met their demise in different locations at the same time. Miss Poppy, what do you know about Preston's family?
To my knowledge, Preston's family is pretty normal. Nothing really stood out to me. I actually met his parents while volunteering with a children's organization, and they're the ones that invited me to the benefit. That's where I met Preston for the first time. He was so sweet, and the way he interacted with the kids, I just knew that we were going to be together forever.
Well, that birth certificate is a clue, but who was the last person to see Preston before he croaked on a porch, and who was the last person to see that glass before Professor Elbridge gave it to him for the toast?
The glasses were all sitting out around the punch bowl to take as you please. Anyone could have filled the glass.
But I saw Preston sitting at the table alone right before the toast.
Are you sure? When was that? My beloved was with me just before the toast.
No, honey, that can't be. I know what I saw.
I too saw Preston with Miss Poppy. That was the reason for the timing of my toast. You must be mistaken, Mrs. Bowen.
I say, hold on to your coattails. There's something out of whack here, because Preston could not have been in two places at the same time.
Sounds like a case of mistaken identity to me.
We have got to get a copy of that birth certificate.
I'm on it. Well, speaking of a case, this reminds me of a case I did a few months back called the Kelly Mark Caper. It actually involved my friend who they thought stole candy with the letter K on it, but as it turns out, it wasn't my friend at all.
And we're moving on.
Whoa, you're not going to believe this. According to county records, there are two Singletons. Twin sons.
But who was Poppy engaged to?
Nobody move. There could be a murderer among us.
But who would be as bold as to murder Preston at his own engagement party?
Professor Elbridge, is there something you would like to share with the class?
No, sir. My wife's traveling and she was texting me to make sure I knew she was alright.
That's interesting.
Check his phone. If he's innocent, the evidence will prove it.
That's quite alright. I'm a man of my word.
Just give Sonny your phone already.
Well, look at that. He is telling the truth. It is his wife. Wait, what's this? A coded text message just came in from a tape. It says, "All is well. Meet you where the clock strikes 6.
It's almost 6 now.
But where would the clock strike 6 here? The nearest clock tower is across town.
The cuckoo clock. Preston? Something is not right here.
You were dead. I saw you.
Hold it right there, Professor. That is not Preston Singleton, but Tate Singleton. Cynthia, you saw Preston next to the glasses before the toast, right?
Yes, I did.
Poppy, You were with Preston at the same time, correct?
Yes.
Well, Tate was with the glasses and poisoned Preston. How devious.
Man, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but I'm Preston.
No, you're not. I know my truth, and you are not him.
Stop! Police! Don't take another step further. So maybe use these handcuffs.
How could you kill your own brother? He was a perfect gentleman.
I wanted the inheritance. Our mother cut me out of the will and I was casted aside. I deserved better. I was owed more.
Well, it looks like you're getting exactly what you deserve because you're under arrest.
But who killed your hacker friend?
This over-the-top masquerading Tate Singleton.
So how does he know he was working with you?
Well, it's another whodunit mystery. What do you know, Professor Elbridge? You have Tate's number all along, and you've been keeping him in the loop, haven't you?
I have never seen this man before in my life.
How could you, Professor?
Poppy, please understand. Preston was never good enough for you. Who knows what happened to his mother? He was dishonest to you. He had a twin brother that he never even told you about. It only took me a few days to find out about Tate. Who knows what would have happened when you found out how dishonest he was?
I'm pretty sure you're the one that's being dishonest here.
Time and time again, we make choices that stem from greed or from good intentions that are taken too far. But one thing remains the same. We all make choices. As my cousin Lewis always says, you can define your choices or your choices can define you. Detective Sonny Stone out.